Hello, my beautiful souls. This is Julie with Into Heart Space, and we're here looking at the energy surrounding you for mid-January 2017. Before I get into your reading, I wanted to express my utmost gratitude and thanks for everyone who has been watching the videos, giving feedback, and helping me to grow into a better reader and healer. Thank you. And also to remember that we are all part of the collective. We are all part of a higher energy, all part of an infinite universe. And so whatever it is that you say, you do, you feel, you think, you speak, you write, goes into the ethers of the collective. So it is up to us to be mindful and think what we do, who we are, how we live. Is it raising the vibrations and the energy of all? Is it raising the vibrations and energy of myself? Is it raising and highering the vibrations of this universe? Think about that with everything you do and who you are, for you are not alone. Everything you do is reflected and felt in the collective. And so I'm going to start pulling a card for the collective before I do your readings. And this card will resonate with everyone on some certain level. It might be subconscious, it might be conscious, but this is for everyone. This one card will speak to everyone in some way. This is a reminder that we are part of this intricate web, that your thoughts, your prayers, your tears, your anger, your fear, your respect, your bitterness, your love, your joy, we feel. So, I call on the highest light, the highest energy for the collective. What is the message? What does the collective need to hear? Third eye chakra. Let me read it to you. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. So love is all around. Open that third eye. Open it. Rub right in between where your third eye would be. It is open. Let it be open so that you can see the true joy, energy, spirit of all around you. And even in the anger and the spite and the vitriol, it is still there. There is still a level of love and high energy there. And vice versa. Even in all love, even in the purest of love, there is a sweet darkness. Without darkness, we could not have the light, and vice versa. It is neither good nor bad. We are better, we are bigger, we are more than just good and bad. There is no such thing. And it is safe. It is safe for us as a collective to tap into that energy, that unconditional love that we all have, and in so many different forms. And you can look in and see my angel, and I can see yours. I can look into your aura and see the rainbow of light. And I can look into my third eye and see the vision of something bigger and stronger and full of light for all. It's okay, my collective. You can open that up now. Let's get into your reading. Hello Virgo, this is Julie with Into Heart Space, and we're here looking at the energy surrounding you the remainder of January 2017. So let's call in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us. Call in the divine for guidance. What messages, what energies are surrounding Virgo for the remainder of January 2017? Okay. Alright, and also just so you know, with this deck I don't do reversals. It's just out of respect for the deck, respect for my guides. I will do just a review of this deck to show you how it's laid out as a story, and because of that I just felt like it doesn't need the reversals. I also read the book that went along with it from cover to cover, and after reading and the beautiful writing that they have for each card and not recognizing reversals in their own book, I decided that's the right way to go with this deck. Now this doesn't apply to all decks, but just with this deck I really feel very strongly that it does not need any reversals. The cards are so thick and juicy in meaning that there's so many things that you can take from it that are it's like just a beautiful mirage of ideas behind it. The energy that's coming in from the beginning of January is the Five of Wands. So you could have been having an argument with some friends or family. It could have gotten a little heated. But when we have the Five of Wands, understand that this is just not a fight. This is a fight to learn. This is a fight to gain strength, a fight to make you stronger. So this is endurance. This is endurance trying to learn how to take care of things in an efficient, clear manner. And Virgo, you already have that capacity, but this is just fine-tuning your strengths and weaknesses. So it's, looking somebody else in the eye and they are reflecting back to you your strengths and weaknesses. So with that, you learn and you build and you strengthen yourself. Then we have the Hierophant, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Tower, and the Chariot. Okay, so this is a very strong reading, seeing as more than half of the cards are major arcana. So this is energies stronger than yourself at play. This is a higher energy. This is your spirit guides. This is the universe trying to guide you along and make you pay attention to things that are going on around you. Now, having the Hierophant right at the center of it all can be symbolizing an emotional journey. A journey that is filled with beauty, filled with like earthly yumminess, but also the Hierophant is community, a spiritual community, going and finding your tribe. So Virgo, I think you're going to start to figure out who you are within this earth, who you are within your own community and your own tribe, and see where you fit into this ginormous puzzle. And if you're not, I think people are going to start coming in to show you who you are and what you symbolize and what your heart space needs to be open to. So, if you feel lost mid-January, then this is a time to really go and go to that full moon party, or go speak to a spiritual leader or spiritual friend. Find people who can help you cultivate that side of you. And cultivate it in a very gorgeous, beautiful way. So this is not meant to be like you've got to be spiritual now. Go to church every Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Monday. It's not like that. It's this beautiful, gentle kind of push into that onto that journey. And sometimes the Hierophant it does symbolize like very strict, clear clergy. But in this regard, I feel like, it, you're kind of, with the fight going on from the beginning of of January, you're fighting normalcy in a way. You're fighting just the run of the mill, and so you are searching for something even more. And the Hierophant is saying, I have your back. I see the beauty in you. I see your love, and I want to guide you to it. And I think you're really being drawn to this because in relationships you could feel quite depleted mid-January to the end of January. Five of Pentacles. This has been showing up on other readings as well. And so this is, feeling destitute, left out in the cold, feeling like you're going, and I've said this on other readings as well, that it feels like you're going to die, but you're not going to die, okay? This is not like death, 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 but in this reading and in this deck, it does. They talk about that like you're laying down to pass away. And so this, in regards to relationships, it could be it's time to let a relationship go. It's time to let it die. It's time to let it fade and start anew. So if you're in a relationship and that resonates with you, and when I said that, you're like, oh gosh, it is time. It really is time. I'm ready to let this go. I'm ready to arise, then you really need to think about that. But also, this can be if you are in a relationship and you're happy with them, it's time to bump it up, amp it up a little bit. Get something new and fresh going, because it's starting to get a little stagnant. And if it starts to get stagnant, people start to get angry, start to get bitter, and pull away from one another. If you are single, then I think it's time that, it could be that you meet somebody, and that period of your life of being alone is coming to an end, and soon you will find your one fruit up in the tree. But this does symbolize change. This does symbolize that you have to put the effort in, that this is not going to be just given to you, that you have to push through these emotions and this angst and this anxiety. It's not, if you lay over, then then things are going to start falling apart in relationship role. But you have to go seek it. You have to go out and be the change. In career, we have Ace of Wands. So this is a change. This is also a change coming up. This is something new that's happening. And you feel really passionate about it. And I think, you are leaning towards more career focus at the end of January, I think, because you are feeling very disconnected when it comes to your relationships and the people in your life. And this could be not just romantic, but friends and family. Like you just don't feel a connection with them. Like people aren't coming together like you would like it. And so I think you might be focusing more on career because of that, because of the disconnect. And it's a good thing. There's something new that it has just started for you, Virgo. It could have started mid-January. It could have started at the beginning of January, actually. And you're just starting to see the fruits of it. But it has a good backbone. It has a good foundation. And so you should really move forward with it, especially with the Wands of fire energy. The fire has been lit. Now it's time to cook it up. And it's really important to focus on this and keep this project going, because we have the Tower in finance, and so something is crumbling with your financial situation, your abundance. You're not feeling secure. You're feeling like, something could be taken from you, and something could have. Somebody could have stolen something from you mid-January, stolen some money from you. You could have, if you do stocks, your stocks could have completely dropped. But it feels, it's a total shakeup of everything that you feel is secure. And so this will really cause you to really focus on what's going on in career and really make you push and make this happen. It's very important that you make this happen, because when the Tower comes in, it has a Martian energy. It's Mars, so it's going to be fast, it's going to be quick, and there's not going to be any thinking about it. And that's very close to like the not close to the Five of Wands, but it feels very connected. The Five of Wands is that you are building up yourself so that you can deal with this challenge that's about to happen. But how beautiful is it to have the Chariot? I love the Chariot. It might be because I'm a Cancer and the Chariot is the card of Cancer. But it's pushing forward. And this is mind, body, spirit. You have to stay connected to yourself. And this is the Hierophant is asking you to do that as well. Is to stay connected to you, stay connected to earth, stay connected to universe and spirit. And once you find that connection, that love in yourself, look up to the moon, pray, ask for guidance, and go forward. Okay? Because it's time to push forward. You're starting to see the balance that you need to have to keep going. Shine the lights forward. Let it happen. And Virgo, don't be scared, because I feel with this Five of Pentacles, it shakes you up. It really does. Like a relationship's going to shake you up in January, the end of January. It's going to be a shift for you. It's going to be something that kind of jars you. And that's why the Tower could be here too, is that you guys split up or you separate, and now it's, you have to make twice as much income because you don't have that second person. It could be that they just leave and take things of yours that you don't have. But there is a shakeup that's happening when it comes to relationship, and so it's time to find a higher guidance that is not just on this earthly realm, but is higher. So even if you are atheist and you don't believe in a higher power, which is so funny because I'm listening to my spirit guide talk about atheists, is saying go to your friends, go to your family, go to earth, get in the dirt, and you'll find your help. Okay. So I'm going to pull a spirit animal card. They're kind of all, oh, well, how about that? One just jumped out, and I do believe that this is the correct one for you. It's such a beautiful card. It's the cow. It symbolizes fertility, purity, and divinity. And I know for a lot of like Americans, cows aren't, deemed as divine, but they are. They are a creature of this earth, and there is elements to it that are completely beautiful and spiritual and needed. Not just for a hamburger. So yes, the cow symbolizes fertility, purity, and divinity. The cow is among the most ancient of sacred animals. In Egypt, a cow sculpture with a gold sun between its horns was paraded about in a nocturnal passion play, depicting the death of the god Osiris. So, that's pretty strong. So Egyptians believed, that the cow was associated with abundance and fertility. And there's even cow cults. I never knew that. But the beast is still very sacred in India. Yeah, so once again, I'm just reading the back really quickly, skimming, seeing what is important for you guys to know. Yeah, so in India, the cow is considered very pure in fertility. In Hinduism, the bovine represents the female power in nature. The earth is conceived from the cow, and all vegetation and food derives from its milking. So this is a very powerful card. There's something that you need. So look and see in your life and see where cows come up. Think about, the bovine, and think about what comes up because of it, what words come up, what emotions come up, what feelings, what pictures in your mind come up. And then see how it plays out in your life too. And if a cow comes into your life, then, listen to what's happening around then, and feel into yourself, and messages are going to be given to you in that way. But also know that with this symbol, things are being created. You are on fertile ground, and the fertile ground that you are on is a foundation of purity and divinity. You are divine, Virgo, and even though I know that right now there's this hesitancy in yourself that you feel like you're not necessarily strong enough to cultivate what this is, You're feeling intimidated by this Ace of Wands. I can feel it for a lot of people. You're feeling intimidated about it. Don't. Push through. There is love around you. The Chariot is Cancer. This is comfort. This is love. This is security in family. You have a spiritual family around you that is pushing you. You have people that you cannot see who want you to succeed, and they are working overtime for you. That's why these things are happening. These things are, getting pulled out of your life. Pulled out of your life so that things can start anew because they want you to succeed. We want you to succeed. All right, Virgo, if you would like a personal reading, you can find me on my website. You can email me or on Facebook or Twitter, and we can set that up. And I do readings through Skype, through telephone, or I can videotape it and send it to you and all of these readings are for a nominal fee. It's very affordable, and I would be so happy to do a reading for you. Thank you so much. Much love, joy, and blessings.